today's Labor Day and the Biden economy, and as you can see, gas prices are even higher today than they were last time I was here. $4.25, as if I'm buying a gallon of fucking chocolate milk. This is ridiculous. Let me tell you something. I mark my words. Let me tell you something. If Trump can somehow keep these goddamn liberal scum from taking his name off the ballot, if he can somehow keep himself from being persecuted right into prison, if that man somehow manages to be able to keep his head above water, to run in 2024, let me tell you something. If the Biden economy keeps this bullshit up, let me tell you something. Trump's going to win again. And all these pathetic liberals on MSNBC and CNN, they'll have nobody to thank but themselves. I think it's so funny when you try to have any level of conversation about how shitty the economy's doing. Oh, the economy's doing great. What are you talking about? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, don't have this conversation with retirees. Don't have this conversation with people whose own personal cost of living has gone down. Have this conversation with these people who are out on them picket lines right now because the jobs aren't paying them anywhere near enough to keep up with the cost of inflation. But the thing about it is most of these jobs can't pay them enough to keep up with the cost of inflation because the shit keeps going fucking up. If Trump is running in 2024, let me tell you something. You got my vote. Bottom line, you got my vote. If I get to that motherfucking machine and his name is on that machine, I'm pulling that lever. I'm going to go ka-ching, and I'm fucking voting for Trump. Let me tell you something. These people. And then what bothers me more than anything, if I was president, we would have made friends with Venezuela. I would have opened up Venezuela oil. But these motherfuckers are trying to get rid of every single fossil fuel thing you got. So you know that this is manipulation. They coming after your ceiling fan. They coming after your gas grill. They coming after your charcoal grill. They coming after your air conditioner. They coming after your laundry dryer that's gas. They coming after your gas stove. They coming after your gas water boiler. Let me tell you something. If Trump's name is on that motherfucking ballot, if his name is on that machine next year, I'm voting Trump 2024. This is ridiculous. It's like, here I am. I'm in my car giving stump speeches while waiting for the fucking gas pump. This is how crazy they got me. Now, see, it didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. They got me crazy right now. It's ridiculous. Look at this. All 10.3 miles to gallon. I had these motherfuckers racing me all the way over here. I had a Mercedes E350 racing me. Guy was behind me all slow and shit. I had this guy in some kind of, I think it was like a Nissan or something. That guy is racing me. He was behind me, obviously. Couldn't catch up. But I'm like, yeah, you're up there wasting all my fuel. All right, let me get out of here. Get my gas before these goddamn Democrats take my car. Oh shit, this thing's not parked yet. My fault. I don't want to end up like Anton Yelchin. All right, let's go over here and get some $4.25 gas. You know, the magic question somebody's probably going to ask is, how much does it take to fill up your car at $4.25? Well, this car holds 24 gallons of gas, right? I was basically at empty. Right now, it says $57, and that's only 13 gallons. So you do the math. So if it holds 24 gallons of gas, basically, by the time this thing is done, it should come out to somewhere like $110 or something like that. This is insane. It's insane. Doesn't have to be this way. Vote Trump 2024. Now, you know what I think is so funny? The first thing that this motherfucker did when he was in office, look at this guy. This guy's got the MX-5 BMW. It's kind of boring to me, but anyway, first thing Trump did was focused on energy independence, right? Biden gets in there, turns that shit backwards on itself, right? First thing this dude did was focus on energy, getting gas prices lower. And then they fucked it all up. Ridiculous. 95, 96, 97. Uh-oh, it's starting to stop. Okay. I guess I'm gonna stop at about 98. There we go. 98 fucking dollars for 23 gallons. Guy's got an i8. I haven't seen this color before, so this must be a brand new color. He also has his new registration plate, so he must have just bought that. It's a nice Florida color in New York. It's not. This guy in front of me has an Aston Martin Rapid S. Like, I haven't seen one of those in a little while. That was actually a pretty cool car, but they made a big mistake with it. They made it way too small. See, they could have made that car, you know, instead of trying to, you know, go, I mean, that thing is smaller than a Porsche Taycan. It's smaller than a Panamera. You know, it's cool, but it's just so small. That's why it didn't do well in sales. You know? It's like that thing, basically the interior in that car is just like a Jaguar XJ, but it's smaller than a Jaguar XJ. It's like, that was a terrible idea. They should have never built that thing that small. If they just made it a little bit bigger, if they had made it like a Jaguar, I think they would have gotten more sales, but they just weren't willing to do it. It's a nice car, though. There's not that many of those around. Hot out here. It's basically 100 degrees outside right now. My monitor said 99 when I got in, and now it says 96, but it's basically 100 out there. They say we're in a heat wave right now. Record-setting heat wave. Yeah, this guy's got a black one, and he put on red badges. I don't see very many of these things lately. It's like, it's very, very rare that I actually see one of these things. It's like in New York, NYC Sikhs. Oh, so this guy's an Indian. He's a Sikh. He's got scratches and shit. Yeah, so that black don't hide them scratches too well. This guy's Indian. There's a CTS-V. Let's hear that engine. I want to hear it. Let's go. Okay. That don't sound like no goddamn V-Series. That shit sounds like a fucking turbocharged Turbo 6. That shit sucks. That shit was boring. So I'm here at Hyundai shopping for a car with a friend, or specifically a friend's father. And basically they're trying to show off the electric vehicles. They got the Ioniq 5 behind me, and then they got the Ioniq 6 right over here. Kind of looks like a Porsche to the untrained eye. And they got some nice stuff, so I'm not going to record in here too long because they're playing that background music. So we're going to go out and test drive probably a Sportage or a Tucson. So we're going to see what the newest Tucson or Sportage is like.
Oh, no, this is no that. No leather, no sunroof. We're gonna bring it down a little bit.
Okay, so this is 41,000. Okay, so this has heated seats, no cooled seats. We're gonna go test drive one of them. So I would imagine that this thing probably, yeah, I see it has adaptive cruise control, just like that Sonata I rented, which is nice. And that's a nice feature. Other than that, this one doesn't have a moonroof, but this is just a floor model. So we're gonna actually go drive one and take a look. So it's got heated seats, rear backup camera, auto hold for leveling, cruise control, and it has the self-steering auto drive system right there. So we'll see. I'm gonna show him the auto drive system. This way he can make a decision. But he's an older man, so he's not worried about all this tech stuff. See, I care about that shit because I use that damn shit every day in traffic. So we'll see what happens. But we bought two Hyundais from this dealer specifically. As you remember, I had a Zara and a Genesis on lease. That was a long time ago, but I got that from a different dealer that I don't know any of the people there anymore because that was a long time ago. But we'll take this on a test drive. We'll see what happens.
This is loaded, but
But it almost looks like
same thing, same body, same engine. This has an electric engine also.
Oh, it's a plug-in hybrid?
Yeah, this is a plug-in hybrid. You can go like 30 miles on the electric, then you switch it to the gas.
Does it recharge itself, or can you only charge it by plugging it in?
It recharge from the engine.
Okay.
You can drive that.
You're the one buying it. You got to drive it.
I'm gonna get in the back.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
There you go, right there. All right, hit that start button. Let me get some air in this thing.
Yeah.
So you gotta put your
Max
put your
AC.
Put your foot on the brake. Yep.
And
there
push
you
the
go.
start button.
Push the start button. Start button right there.
So yeah, it's like a spaceship.
Hold your foot on the brake.
Yeah. Now on the dash, you're gonna say it's engine on. Because it's gonna start in electric, then they're gonna switch to gas.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So we just put this baby in
What are we doing?
Turn the
in drive.
Yeah.
Put it in drive.
No. I don't think it's on yet.
No, it's not.
Okay. Put your foot on the brake
System
and
check.
push it.
Okay.
And what do you say?
No, you don't have to keep pushing it. You only push it once.
Oh, okay.
Just push it one time. Push it one time.
Wait.
Yeah, and now take your finger off.
Take your finger off.
There you go. Now,
Wait.
it says. You see how it says ready to drive?
Oh.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Now turn on the AC.
Where's? Okay. Wait a minute.
See the fan right there?
Where we
Oh,
going?
to your left.
Push auto.
Down.
Oh, okay. Good.
Now to the big fan. Put the big fan right there.
Right here.
Right there. Yeah. Put it all the way up.
Yeah.
And then I need to turn it in.
And then you can turn it down to like 60 something. All right. Hit that baby. Hit that drive, and we out of here.
Wait there. Drive is where? So you can use it from here or here.
What's that?
Is that what
You're
it
talking
is?
about the drive selector.
What's that?
I think that's not a drive selector.
not the drive
That's the
selector.
windshield fluid.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So all the drive buttons are
Down
there.
here.
So you see how it says in? That's neutral, obviously. Park.
yeah?
Yeah. So when you want to put it in drive, you got to push park, and then when you want to put it in park, you got to push. No, I'm sorry. When you want to put it in drive, you got to push D.
D. Correct.
So let me ask you something. The one that he would be, the
All of
one
them
that
have
we
this.
did is like this?
Like this.
Wow.
They got rid of the stick shift.
Ready?
Yeah.
Put it in
All right,
drive.
we're gonna go to the left.
I'm gonna go to the left.
The AC is on, right?
The AC is on.
You drive down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the best mode or if the AC has been pre-charged or whatever, but yeah, it says low.
Go around somewhere.
Position. Is that thing not cool over there?
Nope.
No.
Nah, it's hot as it's. I don't know what it is. Either it's because it hasn't run yet. Okay, now your turn signals are on the left. So you see that left stick? Yeah, it's just left and right. So you know the most of the features are automatic, like the beams, the high
All right,
beams.
we're gonna go down 2 lights and make a right.
All right.
Make it right. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? You can turn the AC off because I don't think it's been pre-charged.
It's not charged.
Yeah, I don't think they charged it.
Blowing hot air on us.
Yeah. Melting.
Oh yeah, the windows. You're getting a little something air from the.
Yeah, you
windows.
can. Yeah, just turn on your window.
Wow,
Sauna.
this is fancy.
Yeah. Well, this
So
this
Ron,
is
so-
this is all out. Well, not all
This
out
is
because it does
like-
have the leather.
I
But
like that.
that's what we want right there.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's what we want. That breeze.
This is what you looked at like yesterday, huh?
This same thing was coming in.
You had something like this. I think he does have.
Yeah, the 19 is a different body style,
I'm
but
gonna make it right up.
to make it right, the light, then make another quick right.
What's the sticker on this? 41. Yeah, it's just like the one that was in there.
Yeah.
Is that
The
because
other
it's
one
a
in
plug-in
there-
hybrid, or was
Plug-in
there like
hybrid. The other one I think is a limit. They got leather, roof, everything. And we're gonna make it right at the light.
But that one's more expensive.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a monster.
Yeah, because you know, I mean, my car seat's pretty how your boy.
Oh, and by the way, you see that button that looks like a steering wheel with two lines?
Yeah.
Yeah, when that's on, the car kind of drives itself.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's why I thought something was wrong with my car when I picked it up from y'all. And I was like driving on the parkway. I'm like, what is going on with this car? And then I later found out that feature was
Yeah, so what it will do, it will center you in the lines, between the lines.
right.
Yeah.
But if you push that little steering wheel button, the thing will drive itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Break the whole thing.
Wow. I was like, the car is like.
You want to go around again?
No, it's good.
You all right?
Well, we're already past the place, so you might as well.
Yeah. We're gonna go through the light. And Hyundai's on the right.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah. I can't see.
But where that white car is, you can make it right into the parking lot.
Because he don't drive fast now, so.
Yeah.
Just how he was driving is really like how he drives. Sometimes he'll give it a little gas, but not.
People on the highway like this, I fly past them. Like, yeah, just stay in the right lane, stay in the middle.
Stay over there. We got you. All right.
But his car is.
And why would that car try to squeeze through there?
Right.
Why don't you just stay where you
Basic
were?
physics.
Stay right here,
too.
Daddy, he said. Stay right here.
That's
Stay right here.
people. Come on back.
He just said stay.
That's just drinking right there. That's just what that is.
People for you.
Not common sense.
All right. You know what? Just pull up a little bit, and I'll take it from there. And I'll
Well,
back
you
it
know
up.
what? Let him back it into maybe an empty
Okay.
space so he could test the park button, so he could understand how.
This one to your left here.
He has to park it right back here. I was talking about an open space.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Like right,
so
yeah.
go up there in the
Yeah,
car.
yeah. So like try to park it yourself. When you back up, you'll see the camera come on, and then when you stop, then you'll see how you have to push the park button because you're not used to those features.
Yep.
You know.
All right.
Reverse.
Yeah. So you hit the reverse. Yep.
Watch on your side.
Now you look right
Daddy.
there. You see?
Look.
Yeah. See, it's the future.
Oh, okay.
And now all you got to do is not let that rectangle hit any cars, and that means
Right.
that your trajectory is not going to hit the car.
Thank you.
Right.
'cause he-
The
yeah.
yellow lines is showing you
What?
exactly
Yeah.
No,
where
I
you're
see
going.
Oh,
it.
you
Yes,
see?
yeah.
Okay.
I see that, and I see the.
It took me a while to get used to this myself.
Yeah,
camera.
the yellow lines is connected to that steering wheel. It's showing you exactly where you're going.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
And now when you see how there's a red line, that tells you where the back of the car is, so you keep the red line away from an object.
Oh, this
Yeah,
the
this
rear
red
there.
line
Yeah,
will
that-
show you that you're too.
On the bottom there, that's your bumper.
All right. So pull it back a little bit more.
Okay.
Pull it back a little bit more because you want to clear the front. Just a little bit more. Okay. So now you can push the park button,
This is fancy.
and that's it.
I don't have
That's
that.
it. Ride's over.
Wow.
There.
Who's next?
Wow.
Fancy.
That's
Yeah.
it. Then you get your
Everything
blind
is
spot,
clear.
your lane departure, your front. All that stuff.
Oh, and turn the car off. Hit the stop button, and then you'll see it say the car is off.
Yep, hit it.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay.
That's how you know the car's. See, the only thing is, it's so quiet, you really don't even know if it's on or not.
Right.
Wow.
That's something.
Thanks. I like this one. All right.
Oh, this is an H-track all-wheel drive plug-in Tucson.
Take a while to get used
Yeah,
to it,
but you
though.
will. It was the same thing for me when I got in that pit one time. Took me a little minute to get it. Yeah, so that's why it's showing you that one. What is it saying? It's still a Tucson.
I think this is a Palisade, but this is more expensive. This is like 50. When these first came out, they were 50. Right now, 45. These are 45.
I was pointing to the white cars, John. because he was telling me it's
Oh.
more like this one.
Okay.
White bed vision.
That's your side, right?
No, mine is behind it. Look. Behind the white car. If you move over, the red one, it's a red one right there. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said you don't want that like mine, because I actually, listen, mine was a 1-2, I had to get something, and because I really originally was asking about the Tucson when I went. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know this isn't as exciting as shopping for a luxury car, but hey, you're just gonna have to bear with me. There's really not many options right now. The market's dead.
Alright, so we'll see what he's talking about.
I was just saying, this guy has a cool office. He's got like lots of antiques and stuff. Very, very cool office. I was just congratulating him on his possession stuff that he collected, you know? Yeah.
No, you can lock the drawer.
So the drawer just opens when you...
It opens up after you crank it, but you can lock this. There's locks here, so a merchant was able to actually lock it.
Oh,
so
they
that
got one of
nobody
the
could
big
even
keys,
go in
yeah.
there.
Wow.
The idea was before they even came out with a cash register, they used to put money in a box and they would give change out of the box, but then employees would steal from it.
That's crazy.
So now they have this that accounts for it, and you can't even pick it up and take it home because they weigh so much.
Wow. All right, so we bought the car. We're just waiting for them. This is a hybrid blue, and they're bringing in a Palisade right here. So the car, they're just cleaning it and everything. You coming this way? All right, I guess he is. Palisades, man. During COVID, man, people were paying like $100,000 for these things. Then they realized, wait a minute, I just spent $50,000 over a sticker. Wow. Yeah. Not me, though. Oh, this one's got a white interior. This one... Yeah, this one has pretty much everything. I think the one that I had when I had to rent one of these things as a rental on vacation. Yeah, so... Oh, man, I'm ready to get the hell out of here. This thing is $54,000. I remember when these things were like $50,000. $54,000. It's got colored lighting and shit in the side. Yeah, Hyundai really, really went upscale on these boys. They really did. So this one has heated, cooled seats and the third row camera and all that, and it's got the moonroof. Yeah, this is really nice. And it can drive itself like the Sonata that I rented. And it's got a heads-up display. You can see that right there. Yeah, this thing is soup to nuts. $54,000. Not bad at all. This car has massage seats, heated and cooling up front, and has heating and cooling in back. You know, it's funny that this car is 54 and that Ioniq 5 of it is 59. And I think most people would go after something like this because this is a regular V6 and it has a third row. I had never really noticed that they had like ambient lighting in these cars. You know, it's pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. So, yeah, this car is smaller than my Jeep SRT. Like, even though the specs may say it's bigger, the usable space is it's a little bit more cramped. And if you have that third row back there, then that means you don't have any cargo at all when it's folded up, you know. So this is really nice. It has a passenger position seatbelt warning. And I have to really appreciate Hyundai for making it so all their cars can pretty much adaptive cruise control and drive themselves. I think that's like a really, really good thing. But I can't see you paying a fucking overcharge for one of these damn things. I can't see that at all. I cannot see that at all. So you have all the heating, cooling, steering wheel. Yeah, really, really nice. They really put together a really good car. Gotta give it to them. Looks great. And it's funny because most of the same features and parts that you find in this car are just about in all their other cars, including the Sonata, you know? Because I know this is in the Sonata, and if you have a fully loaded Sonata, all of this is in it too, so very, very nice. Yeah, so this is the inside of the Ioniq 6. Now, I saw this car at the New York International Auto Show, and I never actually had a real chance to get comfortable in it because there were other people, you know, looking and doing stuff and everything. But for the most part, it's the same technology in the Ioniq 5. It's the same technology pretty much Kia has in their EV6. But I have to say, that EV9 is really nice. Like, the EV9, I think they're going to really sell those. But they I have to say, man, Hyundai does a really good job putting these cars together. I'm seeing more and more 5 Ioniqs and 6 Ioniqs. I'm seeing more and more of them on the road. Very, very nice. I don't know what this is. What's this? Oh, this is a rubber charge mat. Yeah, probably for a phone or something. Yeah. You got Porsche looks. You're not using gas. Unlock, lock stuff. Yeah. And a battery electric vehicle. It's nice. It's very nice. I mean, this if you're looking for like a daily driver that's electric, you can't lose. They have I wish they had put a freaking moonroof on this shit like the Tesla Model 3. See, that's the reason why people will go after the Model 3 and the Model Y. It's because, like, even though Tesla doesn't give you any buttons and shit, the simple fact is the packaging is so luxurious at first glance, even though it's extraordinarily inconvenient. It's like I like to be able to adjust my wheel. I like to be able to, have fucking doorknob locks and stuff. I like to have all that stuff at least somewhere. But Tesla, they've been selling them cars. They ain't got none of that shit. And Elon Musk is like, yeah, no, trust me, you'll love it. It won't have anything extra, and you'll love it. I'm like, nah, man, nah. I need to actually hit my switches for my mirrors and shit. Like, I should be able to adjust my mirrors. In fact, where do you adjust the mirrors in this car? Where do you adjust the mirrors? Oh, it's right there. Yeah.
That's you, Big John?
No, it's not. Not this one. So everything, as you can see, pretty much went well. So the gentleman in question is 80 years old, and he was coming out of a Dodge Caravan minivan, and it was a 2006. So basically, getting behind the wheel of this car was kind of like going from a classic car and stepping into a spaceship. So basically, we'll show him all of the technology features and how to use them and everything. I would assume that most people don't really use all of the features in their car because it's very easy to forget certain things exist. For example, I really like the fact that Hyundai has adaptive cruise control and lane keeping assist, which pretty much amounts to autonomous driving when you're going forward. But I doubt a whole lot of people actually really use it or experiment with it, especially older people who don't feel comfortable allowing a computer to drive a car. But I've played with Hyundai's system in the Hyundai Sonata, and I really, really liked it. So ultimately, he left there very, very happy in his brand new Tucson. And I really like the Tucson for its size. I like the fact that you can get features such as heated, cooled seats in it. You can get USB ports in the back, and there's a number of features that you can get. Most people, I think, are going for the Palisade or the Kia Telluride, or they're going for the Genesis version of the largest trucks instead of the smaller trucks. But the Santa Fe, the Tucson, and even the Santa Cruz truck, these are some really, really nice cars, and I'm pretty sure anybody would be happy with them. If you're interested in getting one of these cars and you happen to be in the Queens, New York City area, South Shore Hyundai, you can ask for Mr. Lambert, the guy you see in the video who's the salesman, and I'm pretty sure he'd be able to help you out. Just tell him I sent you.
I got some little, yes, I like. Yes.
Maybe I stopped by the house then.
All right.
You gotta go pick up some chicks.
So what?
You gotta go pick up some chicks. Don't go to the club.
See, I like this size myself too.
Everybody's trying to buy this size or bigger. Everybody's trying to buy one of these things.
Yeah, more room in it.
Yeah, this is the market. This is what the market looks like now. Cars aren't selling well. Cars are not selling that well. It's these.
Because people, I think, feel more safe in these anyway.
And they got kids.
True.
Car seats. The car seats
True.
take up half the space. Yep.
All right, go ahead. Stop by the house. Wayne might be there. Because he was working on his white car over there.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. All right. I'm going to stop by there.
Dwayne said he's going to be at the barbershop. I'm going to call him before I go there, but he said he'd be there till 8.
Yeah, call him.
All right.
Yeah, I like it. Yes. That Dan, have you seen that Dan?
I could imagine.